Alright, sup brothers. I know this isn't the same kind of video I usually post, and I recently seen on Dead by Daylight the new Myers update. This isn't in the game yet. This is apparently they're gonna be the the Michael Myers rework. Now, if anyone's seen any of my VODs of when I play Dead by Daylight, I usually play using this add-on you see right here, the vanity mirror. Now, thank you for Monto for making this video. If you want me to take down the video, be my guest, say so, because this is not mine. I have to just say right now, this is not mine. Everything in this video is not mine. But I just want to read through the changes for Myers. He basically will have different modes which you can change between. Stalker, yeah, he moves slower and is undetectable in Stalker mode. Press and hold the power button to stalk a nearby survivor when the stalk meter is full. Evil Incarnate mode is unlocked. Now, everyone's probably wondering, why do I have an issue with this? This sounds actually pretty good. Because, of course, you also have Pursuer mode. Shape moves quickly and has a 24-meter terror radius. Vault, break, and lunge. Vault, break, lunge, and stun recovery speeds are increased. Okay. Doesn't sound bad so far. Evil Incarnate, Nate. I don't know. Shape's terror radius is increased to 40 meters. Movement and vault speed are increased. Survivors who have reached the second hook stage can be killed. Evil Incarnate ends after 40 seconds. And then the last thing, which catches a lot of people's eyes, which doesn't catch my eyes at all, is the Slaughtering Strike. They've basically turned Myers into a kind of rush killer. When you hold down the button and let go, and you know, strike forwards, he basically turns into a rush killer, which doesn't make any sense because that's not Michael. Michael walks at people, and he has his heavy breath, the fact that he walks at people, and the fact that he catches them is what makes Michael Myers Michael Myers. He doesn't rush towards people. He just, well, okay, 95% of the time he just walks at people. That's all he does. He doesn't rush at people with his knife. Again, 95% of the time. That's what makes Michael, especially in Dead by Daylight. The fact that he walks at people is what makes Michael Myers Michael Myers. And the reason why I have such an issue with this new rework for him is because of one thing in particular. Not Tombstone Piece.
That's not a bad add-on just by itself. Vanity mirror.
Vanity mirror. This right here is why I have an issue with this thing as a whole. Now, if anyone's seen any of my VODs, let me just try and find one for you. Right here. This right here is a great example. Now, when we load in, you'll see one distinct thing. I'm using the vanity mirror. This is a VOD from my Twitch where I play as Michael. And you can see I'm using vanity mirror. Now, people are probably wondering, what does vanity mirror even do at this current state and time? The auras of all survivors within 16 meters of your location are revealed while stalking. Evil within cannot progress past tier 2. And etc, etc. But the main thing here is Michael cannot insta-down people if you're using Vanity Mirror. Now everyone's wondering, well, what's the point of playing Michael if you're going to use Vanity Mirror? Well, it makes it more fun. Being able to pretty much have wall hacks is fun. Now people will be saying, well, Michael can still have wall hacks with the scratch mirror. I don't care. Vanity Mirror is the thing I always use when I play Michael. In my... I've prestiged him 15 times. If prestiged is even the right word. I literally have got the little 15 badge next to Michael, and I love the vanity mirror. If you look in anything regarding Dead by Daylight on my channel, look at literally anything regarding Dead by Daylight on my channel, and you'll see two things. 90% of the time I play as Michael. 90% of the time I play as Michael. Like, I usually play as Michael Myers. And going further and further back... Oh, wait, that's the original ones. Going further and further back... This goes back even before 2025. I've played Michael for so many years. I just don't record all of it, obviously. I mean, why would I need to? Oh, I don't. Oh, okay. So this is one example of where I don't use the vanity mirror. This is one example of where I don't use the vanity mirror. I don't use it the entire time. But the thing is, I didn't really have fun using tier 3. Yeah, insta-downing people on paper sounds like probably one of the best things you could have. And don't get me wrong, Michael in tier 3 is pretty fun. But I don't like tier 3 as much as I like the vanity mirror in its current state, because 16 meters of your location while in stalk, it's more fun for the survivors and the killer, because the survivors cannot be insta-downed, and Michael has wall hacks. He can see through walls, so it makes it a lot more fun, and when paired with the dead rabbit, it makes it so fun. But this change to the vanity mirror makes it pretty much useless. They've took the one add-on and the sole reason I play Dead by Daylight and killed it. They've killed the vanity mirror. This right here is the grave of the vanity mirror. They've took my baby and killed it. They literally... They couldn't have done anything else. Like, why? After this long of Michael being the same, why change him? Why change him now? And the thing is, the rework's not even that good, because Michael is not a rush killer. He doesn't rush at people. And I just dislike, like, the entire thing. I just dislike it all. They took my boy and killed him. Look at this rush. Look at this rush. Okay, that wasn't a good example. But this rush, he's not a rush killer. No way in hell is Michael Myers a rush killer. Let's look at this one.
Now. Yeah.
Like, what? Why? 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 They took the only thing, to me, they took the only thing fun about Mikey and killed it. The only reason I played Michael...
Okay, I not look back. Just by itself. It's okay. Here, when evil...
They took the only reason I play Dead by Daylight, the vanity mirror, and killed it. Now, people are probably wondering, well, just play a different killer. Michael was the only reason I played Dead by Daylight. Michael Myers is my favorite killer. Favorite slasher. He is my favorite horror movie character. He's the only reason I played Dead by Daylight. Him and 2v8 are the only reason I actually played Dead by Daylight. But now that they've killed Vanity Mirror, I don't have a reason to continue. I don't have a reason to continue playing this game. Because they killed my boy. They killed Vanity Mirror. I don't have a reason to continue playing Dead by Daylight because they took the one thing that I play with, which is in every single one of my builds, and killed it. Every single one of my presets, besides one, have Vanity Mirror. Every single one has vanity mirror besides one which is a tombstone build. And the thing is, I have about 70 tombstones, Judith's tombstones, because I only use vanity mirror. And they took the one thing that I use, the only reason I continue playing Dead by Daylight, they took it and killed it. They took it and killed it. Why? Why? This right here, the vanity mirror, was the only reason I still played Dead by Daylight. And the Michael Myers build, the Michael Myers rework is not out yet. And I'm such a small voice in the Dead by Daylight community. I am such a small voice in the YouTube community as a whole. So this video will not reach anyone. This video is probably going to be looked over by so many people. When I say looked over, they're not really going to be like watching. But this right here, I just wanted to rant because they've killed my boy. This is the only reason I played Dead by Daylight, because of this. Auras revealed of survivors in 16 meters. And actually, I probably should mention this. Another reason why I used Vanity Mirror is because I have bad eyesight IRL. In real life, I have bad eyesight. So being able to see people through walls and see where they're going is good to me. Because I have bad eyesight. And the thing with Vanity Mirror, the reason it helps so much is because the scratch marks on the floor I have a hard time seeing. And I know people are probably saying, well, they're so obvious. But to me, they're not very obvious. If you watch any of my streams, you'll see 90% of the time I get turned around. So that's another reason why I used Vanity Mirror. But again, they've killed my boy, and I have no point to continue playing this game. I have no reason to continue playing. Now, a lot of people are probably saying, use play with your food with Scratch Mirror and use the perk which increases your lunge distance. I don't remember the name of the perk, but it does increase your lunge range. But that's the thing. Think about that for a second. Michael Myers' lunge is, I think, double what it is in Tier 2 in Tier 3. It's very far in Tier 3 as it is. And if you add that perk that increases your lunge distance, while you're in Tier 3, you get a very far lunge. Now, where have I seen that? Where have I...
Just running flashlights right now. Okay, I'm gonna fuck you up. Alright. Yeah, no. This is how this game's going.
Sorry, not that one. Where have I seen that? Hold on, let's see.
Now.
So, Michael can already do this. If you have the perk which increases your lunge distance while you're in Tier 3, you can already do this with the Michael we have. So, their change, their rework is awful. And people will probably say, well, it frees up a perk slot. So what? So what? The Michael we have is perfect to the character. The character walks at people. He doesn't rush. He doesn't rush. Like, I don't... And the thing is, again, I only play with Vanity Mirror. I don't use the perk that has extra lunge because I use Vanity Mirror. I love this right here as it is. But I hate the fucking look of this.
And if they stick...
Yeah, they kept your fucking Scratch Mirror, but they didn't keep my Vanity Mirror. They literally made it useless. They made it fucking useless. Look at that. When Evil Incarnate ends, you see the aura of all survivors for 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Now, for a little indication, that it would take me about 3 seconds to get my bearings, and only 1 second to see where the survivors are. And by that time, they're already gone. What the... I don't understand why the fuck they changed the vanity mirror. I hate it. And again, this will probably be seen by none. No one's probably even watched to the end of this video. But I wanted to make this rant because this really annoys me. And you will not be seeing any more Dead by Daylight streams by me, because this was the only reason I played Dead by Daylight. Was this vanity mirror. It's the only reason I played Dead by Daylight. But I'm done. I can't continue playing Dead by Daylight because they got rid of my boy. They got rid of this. They got rid of my guy. The thing that made Dead by Daylight fun for me, they took it and killed it. Because this was fun. They could survivors could still hear my terror radius, like the pumps and bumps of the heartbeats. Like with this, the survivors still had a chance. With Scratch Mirror, you can be jump scare Myers. I'd never played with Vanity Mirror to jump scare people. I played with Vanity Mirror to have fun. So I had the benefits of being able to see people through walls, which helps with my eyesight, and they had fun because they couldn't be insta-killed by my knife. They could only be hit once and then hit again to be downed. And it was really fun, and if people say that Vanity Mirror is useless, look at this. I would not have known they were there without Vanity Mirror. But they've killed my boy just out of nowhere. Now, I guess I will try the, I will try out the rework once it's here. But I don't think I'll like it because I loved the Vanity Mirror. That's the only reason I played Dead by Daylight, was for this. This add-on right here, the Vanity Mirror, was the sole reason I continued to play Dead by Daylight. Myers as he is great. Myers as he is balanced. Myers as he is takes skill to play. But now they're taking the sole reason why Dead by Daylight's even successful and killing him. Myers is solely responsible for the success of Dead by Daylight. A lot of people, all those years ago when Myers was first added, for the first year and a half, maybe even longer, when someone said Dead by Daylight, people responded, "Oh, that's the game with Michael Myers that's the game with Michael Myers in, isn't it?" And Michael is the sole reason Dead by Daylight is as successful as it is. And people are seeing this as a buff. I'm seeing it as a hard nerf to the one play style I always played. And if I don't have fun anymore, I will stop playing the game. And again, that probably means nothing to a majority of you. But I just can't. I can't continue playing when they've killed my playstyle. So, have a good one. Until next time, peace.